Hi there, this is Darren from Treasure Life Family Farms, and today we're gonna make some high ride wheels for the flail shredder. And what I mean by that is, as you can see how it's sitting right now, I've got these wheels. I stole them off a generator where the engine is seized, and we need to mount those down there basically like that. And so my goal is to weld I think it's a 3/4 inch, maybe it's just a half, bolt to use as wheel axle, and then I need to drill to match up some of these holes that are in the shredder and basically mount this about like that. I've already got it sitting on a block about 6.5 inches high. So if we can get it running about here, that'll be exactly what we need. The one problem that we have is the need for a little bit of precision on this. And that is, I'm going to weld the axle bolt onto this pipe first. Then I need to drill these holes exactly perpendicular here, because if I drill them just a little bit off and it tilts that wheel out or in, that's not going to be too good. So this is the project. So let me go make some progress on it, and then I'll catch up to where we're at. All right, I think this turned out about how I was explaining earlier, where we just kind of found a couple places to put our bolts here. We got the big half or so inch, maybe bigger, I don't know how big that bolt is, but it's the right size for the axle on those wheels. There, we don't, neoprene nut wouldn't have worked anyways, but I had to tack weld those nuts on both sides. So now we should be riding roughly about a 6-inch high cut, and that's what the government said we should be doing for flail mowing our pollinator habitat. So we're gonna go give this a try. I've got 50 pounds of weights on the engine end, so this whole thing is, well, not a one-finger job, but it's not too bad as far as the amount of weight that's even in the front. So I think this will work. We're gonna go give it a try. So come along for the ride, and let's go see what this looks like. It's getting a little dusky out, so apologize for low light, and I'm sure we're not mowing a half acre with this tonight. So, but I do want to try it out so I can just see if my younger daughter will issue me the long-sought Genius Award for those wheel idea. Right now, I'm getting a no on that. No Genius Award for me. Okay, so let's go try it out. shaker to do with this. Still got spinning into there. Let's see what that is. That's kind of interesting. Well, I gotta turn the camera off and do a bunch, and then I'll probably show you back after I get a substantial patch done. But it's working. I think, yeah. Alright, see you in a bit. So it's getting kind of dark out, but I wanted to service this Berta before I did a lot more. We've had it for years, and we've run it minimally, I would say. That's probably a good way to put it, over that time, but you know, that adds up. So we've run it some, and we haven't ever really had the shields off to try to service it. So just a little bit about what we've got. This is a Berta Flail Shredder, Flail Mower for 2-wheel tractor. It's a model TR750D 1.0 Shark for BCS. Serial number, whatever, weight 75 kilograms, which does make sense, manufactured 2017. All that makes sense. We haven't never had this shields off. The shields are a single bolt right here on the end. It's a 17mm socket that works with that, and then the belts under here. I was like, well, I wonder how that's all going, and they look great. So far, so good, right? And things are slightly warm down here, which I would kind of expect with the kind of mowing I just did, so that's good. Now there's a grease zerk here, and there's one up here, so they're greasable. That's nice. I do believe to tighten belts and stuff, you can come in here. Probably got to take a bunch of this stuff loose, and then there's a tightening, kind of a tightening screw here. I don't feel, I mean, these belts are pretty tight now, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But the other side's got a thinner shield on it to get to these bearings and zerks. So I've also got that off, and I'll give some pumps of grease to all of these, put it back together, and we'll be really ready to go for tomorrow. Just wanted to sort of share with you a little bit about you know, servicing the thing. I hadn't done it either, you know, so far. I'm guessing it is full of grease. I might try and look this up on the internet. There's a breather tube here, and it's got a nut. Basically, I would want to clean this off, blow it off with the air, and then unscrew this, and you're going to find it full of grease would be my guess, but I might try to look that up tonight just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's not running an oil bath in there. But there's got to be some sort of a gear that's turning this spin into this spin, which turns this stuff, and possibly one of these bolts is, I doubt it. I think those are just going to hold mechanical things together, so that's all that is. So that's the servicing. I'm going to give it a few pumps of grease and put those shields back on, but don't forget to grease your Berta Flail Shredder, and I'll show you the job it's doing out there. I think it's exactly what we want for pollinator habitat, and it's doing a consistent job, and I think it's a good job too. So I'll show that a little bit more in the daylight. So stay tuned, but so far so good.